the swap over button. I didn't do that, but that's okay. Got it now. Got it now. So all indications are that I actually am live streaming on the relevant channels. So I probably don't need to monitor it, but I shall just have it sitting there in the background. I've just got to find and make sure it's moving, just in case it freezes. So good morning, everyone. I'm Ros Boundy Psychic Medium, or as Psychic Medium. My name is Ros Boundy, as you can tell from that up there. You don't have your own website with a different name, do you? And that is actually my registered business name, because it's not my full name. There you go. Now, there was something I was going to do. Copy that. Isn't it a beautiful morning? I've got the chimes are tinkering out there, and it's sun shining, and it's just a beautiful morning. And good morning to you, Keza. Wonderful to see you here. And Kim, good morning. I'm going to get straight into the card reading. Tune in and touch on your connection with spirit and your senses as you're doing that. So good morning, Novella. How are you? And we've got Tracy popping in as well. Good morning. Oh, different avatar. Looks nice. That's one of those emoji thingy types. Oh, Memoji, something like that anyway. Good morning, Diane. Yes, your name is here this time. Are you on my page? I'm just going to go and check. Yeah, here we go. So you've actually clicked that button, so that worked. Your name is showing up fully here. And that's the difference between the blue head and giving permission to be live to actually show your name and your avatar. And yes, it is. It is, isn't it? And Shaz, good morning. You're up and showered. No PJ day today. I gather you must be busy then. You've got something you're doing. I'm continuing on with photos this morning as much as I can until I can't use my hand. Good morning to you, Carol. Good morning. Now, I will switch over. So here we are with the cards. Tuning in to what you might get as your messages. Now, I have, that looks a bit more scrunched up than it was earlier. I had set it up absolutely perfectly so that it was all proportional and in the right places. That's weird. Anyway, here we are with the cards. I decided to do 6, or the cards decided to do 6. I was doing an upside down of the smiley I had yesterday, but it wanted to be different. So there you go. This is the spread that we've got. Now, here we go. Back to the comments. Where were we? I had said good morning to you, didn't I, Carol? Yes. And Julia, you're here with us again too. It's good. You've been away for a few days. Well, I have sort of noticed. Not that I noticed, but I have noticed that there was a few less. But that's okay. We pop in and out when we need to, when we feel led to, and when it shows up on our Facebook feed, because sometimes Facebook being what it is, their AI, which is artificial intelligence, sometimes I don't think it's intelligent, doesn't show us what we want to see. And you're just waking up 4:30 there. Wow. So where are you, Novella? 4:30 would mean you're Perth or something, isn't it? And shows you lunch with friends and a manicure. Yeah, someday you do get your nails done sometimes, don't you? And Wendy, good morning to you. Lovely to have you here. And Rachel, good morning. Now, what we've got here, oops, hang on. And I've got Rachel. Rachel, are you in the evening? You're over there on the other side of the world or something? 2:32. Yeah, you must be UK, I would say. Yeah, you're about 8 hours difference, aren't you? And Novella's US. Aha, good. So it's lovely just having the global feel in where we come from, isn't it? Now, and yeah, there's the confirmation from Rachel that she's UK. Yeah, I thought there was about the 8.5 hours difference. And I think it's 8.5, isn't it? If it's 11:30 there. I think there's about 14 to 16. It just depends where in the US continent, Canadian continent you are with the time zone there. So here we go with our beautiful 6 cards. I have no idea what sort of meaning there is. I mean, I know what the cards themselves mean. What energies, what energy centers or specifics these cards are sitting in. I'm feeling that really it's just a matter of this top arch is almost like the sun, as far as, that's above the horizon and is our conscious and what we are aware of. And what I'm feeling with this lower set of three, the ship almost is, as we're moving into that subconscious or subliminal or more feminine energies. So that's how I'm going to read them this morning. Okay. And you can hear the wind chimes. You're loving the wind chimes. I'm going to let that scroll up just so that it does show your full comment. And there we go. Loving the wind chimes. Yes, I love them too. It's why I have placed them closer to this window and not towards the bedrooms. This one was actually getting a bit noisy, and I do have the window open just a little bit to get fresh air through. And it looks so beautiful with the owls on top, because it's got two little owls sitting on top of the chimes themselves. It's a very, very beautiful little wind chime. It's just a shame that so many of them do tend to tangle a bit. I've had to go out and untangle them sometimes. So, oh, good heavens. Someone mentioned the other day, you're not important until you've had a troll come onto your sites. Well, ignore the troll, please. We do not need to respond to any friend request that's set within a chat stream. It is only spamming, trolling, whatever other word you want to put to it. Absolutely rude, but I think people set them up as, like a machine response type, like a chat response thing. They're all exactly the same. So do ignore them. And what we've got is Fiona here. Good morning, and everyone. I hope everyone is well. I am, I know that. Anticipating getting my thumb fixed on, whoops, not that one. I don't want that one. That's the troll. And beautiful, thank you, yes. So, oh, you got one yesterday. Oh, that's great. A wind chime, I gather. I just love them. So here we go with our spread. I won't spend too much time because Sundays are our days. Well, it's the day that I feel is the start of our week, that fresh energy. And we're coming into this with a reading that's giving us a little bit of a warning to our awareness. The central one in this more conscious masculine energy is the book. It wanted to sit that bit higher, and in the middle, it was the first one that fell out of the deck as I was shuffling. So it was definitely wanting to be, the ship and the book were the two that were wanting these positions in the center. The ship was the one that fell out. But anyway, it really does bring that importance of, the words, how we write, how we read, what we're reading, what we're writing, and that type of thing. Even though it's not the letter or anything, it is words. It's communication. It's how we're actually understanding each other, and some of the knowledge that we're putting in those evergreens, which is books and papers and things like that. Even on the internet, there's so much that can be evergreen. Okay. Now let me see. Yeah, there is a troll request there to the both of you. I'll just go and say, Myra, good morning. Hi. Kim and Fiona, look, just ignore them. I wouldn't even give it the time of day to write a comment about it, honestly. But that's, we all deal with everything as we need to. And this is where the awareness of having the snake in the grass, probably that type of thing from a trolley person, thingy, spammer, whatever you want to call it. And my hair keeps getting in the way. I washed it this morning, so it's uncontrollable. We grow and we need to shed our skin. That's what I'm feeling with this one this morning. And in that shedding the skin, it's actually moving forward, learning more about who we are, what we're here for, all of those things that are shining, as in that masculine consciousness, that type of solidity, stability, strength, all those things that we understand for ourselves as being that masculine. It's bringing it into that realm of there's some things that need cutting out of our lives, the skin shedding and things like that. It's in preparation for the harvest, and the scythe it's the harvest. So what we're doing is preparing for what is the next. It's bringing those goals forward. And I'm just trying to think, where was I up to? Oh, Myra, this is a general card reading. You're asking, can I get a card? This one is a general card reading spread. It's not for the individual pulls. I do those on Friday nights. And Fiona, you'll mention you don't respond to those troll things. You just reply to what I said about and then giggles. Okay, that's understood. And it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Exactly, Rachel. And you are literally shedding your skin, and it's out with the old. You're summarizing them perfectly. Oh, gee, another silly thing. Oh, God. Oh, how many are we going to get? We should count them up. And I accidentally hit on that to show it too. Stupid. And we've got another one that's here from someone from YouTube. I'm going to read that first. And Lunatic Gaming from YouTube. Lovely to see you here. I don't do these individual answers for these morning sessions. So what you're needing to do is actually tap into your own intuitive senses, your own psychic abilities, your own connection with spirit. Just ask and feel what that automatic response is for you as the answer. Are you putting the work in for increasing your finances? Another one. We can't just wish for things and expect them to drop in our lap either. So Myra, yeah, okay, thank you. Just tap into your own senses as you're doing what you need to listen and find what the answer is for yourself, okay? Because I think that's where our direct connection is more trustworthy, reliable, is when we're listening to that inner soul connection with our own spiritual guidance first. And nothing wrong with asking others for help if you can't quite tune into that, but it's get that practice up for your own skills. Skills take practice. You get better each time. Yeah, beautiful cans. Right. Good heavens. Out with the old and in with the new, Fiona. Exactly. So that's what I feel is that top of the line, above in the horizon, in that masculine energy. It really is out with the old, in with the new. Lunatic Gaming, what's going on? I don't understand. In the description, it says this is a daily Lenormand card spread reading. It's a general reading that's for everyone, as if, you read into or feel into that it's telling you. It's not me giving individual readings. That's not the point of this that's in the morning, okay? So Novella, love the hearts. Beautiful. Now, let me see. Now, this morning, you took early picks and made double. Oh, so you've done a necklace of your crystals. That's wonderful. And Novella, you're right. You should try not being a lazy doing your own videos. I'm not sure who that was pointed out to, but yeah, fair enough. Now, let me see. Yeah, okay, I'll leave all of that alone. Everything else alone, as far as the comments go. Those who are on mytimetv.live, if you want to right-click and hit the delete or ban or hide or whatever, you can do that if they're getting up your nose. Yeah, I understand, Novella. That's why I'll just not put the comments up unless I really see something that's relevant for the cards. Now, what we've got here in our lower arch, in this area, it is that nurturing and more subtle guidance. If you imagine the light of the moon compared to the light of the sun, it's bringing forward those beautiful, softened, nurturing energies. And it's in that more subliminal, you sort of know this is happening, but you're not quite sure. And it is that's in that knowing without knowing area type of thing. So, okay. Oh, hi, Jody. Lovely to see you here this morning too. And oh, thank you, Novella. That's lovely. Whoops, thank you. So, Fiona, you're on my page, the Ros Boundy page. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so I am on the 5 destinations, include the 4 Facebook ones and the YouTube channel. So it is the communicating and how we do that. It really is important. It's why the book came up where it did this morning. Now, what we have straight under the book too is the ship. This is the one that jumped out. Lunatic Gaming, it's fine. Just keep watching if you want to. I'll just sometimes it takes a bit to actually understand the gist of what a stream is, a live stream is, and what's happening. So that's fine. And good morning, Bonetta. Lovely to see you here too. The Tower is the Tower of Strength. It's the building up from a solid foundation. It's actually having that trust in what is happening in that. And here it is like like an underground basement, that the firm foundations of what you're building, your persona, your house, your empire, your business, anything that you want that to be and understand that to be. Bring that forward, because it's almost like what I'm seeing is the seed being planted, and that idea growing into what might be your business, what might be your career, what might be your work. It is a bit more around, the government working type aspects when in a full spread, especially the grand tableau. So just feel that as it's a seed and it's shooting through, and it will break through and change position to being in the more prominent aspect of above the horizon line, so to speak. And you can see it above the soil, like the germinating seed. Just feel that energy of the Tower growing. Jody, I'm not doing individual readings. This is a general card spread. Every morning I do this around 8 o'clock. And, oh, Myra, you're learning the tarot cards. Yeah. Look, any card, whether it be tarot, Lenormand, or Oracle, they all have messages for us. You can even read sentences in a book that will give you inner messages. And it can be random. There can be so many different things in symbolism that gives you messages that is going to mean something for you. So from the Tower we're moving, this is solid earth. It really is that good, honest, really great grounding. We've got that on the other side with the house. So it's really building those on solid foundations, grounded factor that's in that is our base, our subconscious, our the knowing without knowing, that form of who we are and how we actually live our lives. And then right in the center, we've got that beautiful emotional watery energy of the ship. It's the flexibility, the maneuverability, the ability to just, shift around whatever we need to shift around. And I feel it is too, the understanding that comes through as the flow, no droplet of water stays in place. It is not grounded like these. It gives that beautiful flexibility. And where, imagine you are the vessel on top of this and able to steer and move and dive and do whatever you like within it, and being able to shift around and all of that. Yes, it's been germinating for a while now, time to take off. Absolutely. Whoops. And Jody's saying, you said my name on the last reading. When I look back on the recording, I would love a reading next time. Yeah, look, yeah, that's where that link and the Buy Me a Coffee link, which I don't put on this page, is there. And I have got some other links to show in a minute once I finish the reading. And here you are, Rachel. You've done the journey and now having to rebuild, especially after the loss of the son in December. You've gone forward with self-healing and reconnecting with psychic and healing abilities as a theta healer and Reiki master. That's absolutely wonderful to hear that, Rachel. It can take many different pathways in how we actually move through our life, what journey we're actually on. And from the sound of it, you have traveled those roads and you are on your way reaping the harvest and putting it out there. Definitely keep connected with what is your the word's gone, you know. You know it. That's the knowing without knowing. You know it. So thank you for sharing that. Definitely keep growing and connecting. And it is an awesome spread this morning, isn't it? That's what I just love about how we can connect in with spirit. And I'll move over back to my page just here. Now, this one does have the links I wanted to show, my website and my Buy Me a Coffee. And what I've also done is I'm going to put the links in here because even though I'm going to have a thumb repaired and that hand might be out of action, I'm still going to be online. So I can still do readings and things. They'll be recorded. Well, I'm hoping I can still do all this stuff. So I've actually got the links to my hypnosis because that can be done online as well. And these are just the links of what I have on offer. And these you can book in via the website link. These are the links to the shop in the website. So that's those. And if you're really not sure about hypnotherapy, you can try it for the half hour and we see if you feel comfortable. I feel, doing that connection together. So that's the hypnotherapy. And I'm still hoping, of course, because I love doing the readings as well, to actually be able to offer readings too in the recorded version. I don't know where I may be as to whether I can do one-on-one in real life type, because we have a shack and I might be recuperating some of the time there, some of the time back home, whatever. So this is the half-hour reading and this is the hour reading, right? So both of those links are going to take you to my website shop. I'm trying to move most of what I do to website. I'm finding that over time, as much as I have an interesting relationship with the Facebook stuff because of the changes that they keep doing. It can become very interesting trying to get things sorted and then they change it. Understand it, then they change it. Oh, thank you, Fiona. I love those hearts. Thank you, thank you. So just connect if you feel lost in it all and all these links I've just put up. Just message me via the Facebook Messenger chat. I do have many chat on that website. I've got to think of the different terms. Website, buy me a coffee, because I still love my coffee. Got to have a drink of coffee. First thing I do in the morning. And then yes, I will be able to do it. I know that I can. It's just getting used to. I don't know what the result is, whether I have a plaster or it's just braced or what yet. So that's the thing. There's the unknown of that. After Tuesday, I'll know, because I have that procedure Tuesday sometime. It is a day surgery, so I get to come back home that night and we'll see what the results are of all that. So, hi, Lisa. Oh, what beautiful flowers in that photo. Gorgeous. So thank you, Keza, and I will take care. Each and every one of you take care too. It's wonderful to see all of you here. I absolutely loved it doing this morning's stream, even with the fame of having so many trolls in it on my time. Hopefully you've tidied up the stream. Well, good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We have these little angels in the background who are part of our mytimetv.live page editing team. So thank you. And wow, I'm getting some more comments coming through. Hello from Scotland. Hi, Emma Jane. You may need to watch the replay unless you just left it until the end to say hello. Lovely to see you here. It's a daily spread that I do at 8 o'clock around this time. Well, almost half an hour ago I started. Around this time every morning when I can. Tuesday morning I won't be because of the procedure. I've got to be at the hospital by 7 a.m. Whoops. And you only use Facebook, Fiona, and that's perfectly fine. I've had a few issues, and that's why I want to move most of what I do into the website as well, so that just in case I really get that frustrated, at least I know it's going to be in there somewhere, or the Buy Me a Coffee. I'm trying different things. So here we go. Bless, sending, healing. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you for that in advance. And it is nice to have you here, Myra. Lovely to have everybody here. So good night, Rachel. Sleep tight. And thank you, Emma Jane. That's lovely. Thank you. And this for this morning, Ros, namaste all. Absolutely. And you know that I do sign off with a namaste. So have a great day, everyone, from Kim, and thank you. And Wendy, thank you. I expect it's going to be absolutely fine on Tuesday, so thank you. I've got tomorrow morning, I'll still be here. Whoops. And a thank you, a hello from Des. I was meant to be thank you. I knew that. So thank you and namaste from Novella. So each and every one of you, keep being the best you. You can only be you. So make it the best you. Tap into that you know is within and bring it out to shine your light to everyone in the world. So bless